Hello, I am the welcome to my review of the red SPD Ranger from Power Rangers SPD, or Space Patrol Delta for short, known as Tokusatsu Sentai Deca Ranger. The set includes one figure, an energy thing, two extra hands, three accessories, and the human head. So let's begin. First off, let's look at the human head of Jack Landers. It's very well, like all Alien Collection figures, it's very well detailed. Even down to the hair. And as well as the eyes, nose, and mouth. You can't see the ears because the dreads cover those up. Even though Jack Landers was the first Red Ranger of African ancestry, which I find to be pretty cool. I mean, and he was later followed by Scott Truman and from Power Rangers RPM and Devin Daniels from Power Rangers Beast Morphers. Now let's take a look at the figure. Like all Alien Collection figures, he possesses the triple jointed elbow and the triple jointed elbow and knees. The left one's a little tricky though. As well as the ball jointed foot. And head that rotates very well and is on a bit of a ball joint. Not much though. Now, just like Bridge in a previous video, Jack has a number on his chest, and this time being the number 1. But he knows he is the leader. And if you look at his helmet, you'll see that the mouth plate is, unlike Bridge, has sort of an upward curve. And the visor reflects that here. It also has the single black mark, which feels a lot more pronounced than it did in the show, honestly. I feel like it was much less pronounced and not quite as close to the visor. Also has the SPD belt here, and his back lace here, which I really feel like they should have tried harder to make a space for the morpher, so it's not just like always have to be out, you know. Now let's take a look at Jack's weapons. These are very, unlike the other Rangers who have a melee whose weapons have a melee and a blaster form, he possesses 2 guns. So we can get one cowboy style with dual gun action. The 2 guns are modeled after his Zord. Known as the Delta Striker. I'm pretty sure it was. Not sure if something happened there. Our browser just opened up on its own. Really, that was this computer. I'm trying to fix that. Not sure if that happened. No, but anyway. The cool thing about this is, if you've seen the show, then you know what these 2 can do. There's a little hole here in the back of the second one. See, what you can do is plug in here, then folded the handle on the second gun to make a longer gun. And you can definitely tell that's based off of the Delta Strike, based off of his Zord. The trigger here acts like the back wheel, while this here acts as the two front wheels. It also resembles the SPD Delta Striker Zord from the Super Mega Force line. Which actually, I think that might have been based off of this, kind of. As one would expect, you can dual wield these. Using the hands, I have the fingers out like a trigger finger. I also like to do motion like he's putting them in or pulling them out. The put them in is a little bit easier, especially with this one here, especially with the second blaster. With the second blaster, I feel like it works better to just with the pull and putting in, because sometimes the handle, because the way the handle folds up, it sometimes breaks off when I try to pull it out like that. And one Lightning Collection figure would be complete without the ability to exchange the human head, the helmet for the human head, and have him hold the helmet. One part of the Lightning Collection I'm not going to get tired of anytime soon. It is difficult, although this figure is cool. It is difficult to like get like a real good like straight pose where Holden is more for the way he does in the show. Even with the extra articulation that the Lightning Collection provides. I wish it would have made that a little bit easier, but what can you do? It is what it is. And, like in the show, you can actually hold the Shadow Saber. I showed in that one episode with the Samurai Warrior. Although it's still trying to straighten out. Anyway, it is still a very well done figure. And that's my review of the Red SPD Ranger. Overall, for a overall good figure. Counting Jack, as well as my little brother, Volky Walker, currently possess 3 SPD Rangers: Red, Green, and Shadow. Currently, the only SPD Ranger not released is the Yellow Ranger. Well, there's also the Nova and the Cat Ranger, but those weren't really shown much on screen due to the Cat Ranger being a one-off, and Nova Ranger only appeared in like the last couple episodes. Well, my birthday's coming up, so who knows? I might get more of these. I don't know. It's the first birthday without my grandfather, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. And until next time, this has been the Lord. And to thee I say, sayonara.